Welcome everyone to the 2021 Strive Virtual Gala. I'm your MC, Chuck Nice, and I am super excited to be your host for tonight's program. We are looking forward to celebrating our honorees, our graduates, and our featured corporate partner. Now, I've been involved with Strive for 10 years now, and I have seen what the organization does to affect change in the lives of their students. So let's take a moment and see Strive's work in action.
Since 1984, Strive has been a national leader in building career pathways to economic opportunity for predominantly Black and Brown communities facing the most significant barriers to employment. To date, Strive has helped over 80,000 students build successful careers that pave the way to live with their families in financial independence.
We use the resources and tools with this program to be able to move forward in our careers.
Strive's holistic and evidence-based 5-pillar model is grounded in career training, social supports, and strong employer partnerships that prepare students to thrive at work. Funders, partners, and dedicated staff drive the programs, making it free for all students and alumni. As a national provider focused on communities where the gaps between rich and poor are the largest, Strive's commitment is to provide programs that empower our students by preparing them for the workforce.
They gave me hope, inspiration, encouragement. And that's not something that you get from any organization.
Strive is evolving as the world re-examines the future of work. The need for digital skills is critical as every job incorporates tech. So Strive has implemented initiatives focused on the foundational, occupational, and advanced skills to thrive in their careers.
Strive you to make it better because the circumstances that it takes you through the physical, the mental, and the emotional training is what we all need.
We help individuals believe that they are worth something. We support them, we send them to agencies if we can't support them, and then we follow up with them. We don't just send them, we follow up and make sure everything is going well for them. And they come back to us and we help them find employment.
I think that's what makes Strive so unique and so powerful, and why it's been why the program has had so much longevity is because people can continuously come back if they need help. They're not going to be turned away.
I've gained a lot of things in Strive. How to live with people, talk with people, communication, because there is a lot of knowledge right here in Strive.
We believe in Strive students and graduates who are empowering themselves towards promising future careers and the dream of equity for all.
Greetings, I'm Congressman Adriano Espaillat, and I'm delighted to join this year's annual gala to recognize the tremendous work and dedication Strive continues to have throughout communities in my district. For 37 years, Strive has created pathways to help empower minority communities, our families, and our youth. Your hard work and commitment have not gone unnoticed, and you have made an indelible impact on our community through your programs addressing economic resiliency, upward mobility, and racial equity. Strive helps strengthen our community, our families, and ultimately our future. May God continue to bless you and keep the faith.
Thank you, Congressman Espaillat. As I mentioned earlier, the graduates of Strive go on to amazing careers and opportunities. Brooke is one of those outstanding graduates and a shining example of the impact of Strive's programs. Let's listen to her story.
My name is Brooke Dominguez. I am a board-certified surgical technologist, owner and founder of Ami's Hand Holistic Spa, and a Strive alumni. Before enrolling in Strive, I feel like I lost my thunder. I feel like going through such a difficult time so young because I lost my father when I was 16 years old. It just crushed my confidence. Going to Strive, finding Strive, working with the groups that I worked with, having those peers around me, having mentors around me, it just reminded me of who I really was, and that whether he's here or not, that I can still be inspired and I can still continue and accomplish and achieve everything that I want to. So although I was in the medical health and office program, there were many facets of the training that tapped into personal life, emotional development, facing our difficult situations, how to prepare yourself for a work environment. So after becoming a patient care representative and working at CityMD for some time, I decided that I was ready to move up in my career path, and I wanted to get into a major health system. I went back to Strive and I actually asked for some pointers, and they helped me revamp my resume. I landed my first position in a major healthcare system. Financial freedom played such a large role in helping me gain my confidence, especially being a single parent and being fully responsible for my daughter. It just provided me with a new level of confidence, being able to have a job title that I'm proud of. All of their staff come from such different walks of life. They each have so many different experiences and they're all so open. They have all been very diverse, and Strive has highlighted the importance of having a team like that and understanding my value and my worth on a team and what I'm capable of as a Latin woman, just growing up here in America and having a very diverse background, having mixed race parents, knowing that my appearance isn't what is going to help me progress, and it also isn't what's going to hold me back. It is what I bring to the table, and not letting people say otherwise and not allowing people to try and sway me from what they know and what we know is right.
Strive also works in collaboration with corporate partners. And tonight, we celebrate our relationship with JP Morgan Chase. JP Morgan Chase has been an essential partner in helping Strive grow their career pathways and provide economic opportunity and financial resilience for people who face the greatest obstacles to employment. Let's learn more.
I consider it a privilege to work at JP Morgan Chase and have an opportunity for my day job to be focused on driving racial equity and leveraging resources from America's largest bank to help communities of color through giving people a pathway. When you give that, when you provide that, you give people an opportunity to build a vision for their life. It's an unfortunate fact that Black people, although they represent 13% of our nation's population, they occupy less than 8% of all white-collar positions. And Strive is helping to grow that pipeline of talent that will grow and develop into the senior ranks and into the change makers in corporate America. And I'd also like to give you all a shout out for the work and the emphasis that you have on preparing students to manage their finances as they get older. So Strive is doing a great job of shoring up the foundation of our community through its focus on our young people.
For me to be collaborating with Strive now to teach the graduates the importance of financial health is again, probably another one of my proudest moments.
We see Strive as a partner that can help JP Morgan Chase become part of the fabric of the communities that we're striving to serve. You know, as we look at communities of color and specifically the Black community and the journey that we've had in this country, the 21st century must be about establishing financial freedom and getting on a path to closing the racial wealth gap. And we cannot do that without partners like Strive. You play a critical role in the mission to help us build a more equitable society. And we're thankful to support this organization and be with you on this journey.
Okay, all right. Are you ready for more life-changing graduate stories? Well, get ready to be moved by Antonio. His journey is one of resilience and redemption. After facing many difficulties, Antonio enrolled in the masonry program at Strive. And you know what? I'm just going to let Antonio tell you his story.
My name is Antonio Gonzalez III. I am a laborer for Local 79, currently working demolition at 715 Madison Avenue. During the time when I enrolled into Strive, I had just finished being laid off. And about 2 weeks into the program, I got kicked out of the program. Unfortunately, during the time I was dealing with custodial battles for custodialship for my 3 children, in addition to child support. In the interim of that, as I began to feel a little hopeless, there was another program coming up, and I have the option to enroll, but just to be mindful that, you know, same policy. So I went through with it and I stuck it out, and they were, you know, accommodating to allow me to work it. And in addition, the courts was able to, you know, tweak my hours. I was very humbled by that, and it allowed me to really look at myself and really just take a little more self-appreciation and realize that there's a lot more left in me. You know, the mental health program, that was extremely helpful, because one, it just gave me a bit more understanding of myself and how I react to things and things I need to change about how I react. And it was definitely humbling. I completed the program. In regards to how things have changed, well, my next objective is to finish my apprenticeship, which is most important, so I can become a journeyman, and that's where the real fun begins. I'm going to be hopefully looking to purchase my first home next year, which is like, I can't even express how humbling that is to even be in a position to even mouth those words. And I'm going to be buying a house because my daughter said she wants a swimming pool, so I got to find some place with a swimming pool. It transformed my life overnight. It gave me opportunities for my children, which are still growing. You know, I have a pension. I've never had a pension. I have a 401k and a pension, which, and I'm doing something that I really enjoy.
Wow. What a great story, and what great determination from Antonio. I have to tell you, here's a couple of things that actually made an impact on me. He now has a 401k. He says he has a pension. He is working towards achieving the American dream of buying a house. This is what Strive does. This is what Strive programs can do. And Strive continues to make an impact on the lives of the students with career training and programs that actually make a difference. And if you're a supporter of Strive, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, let's raise some funds for these programs so more students can benefit from their career training. We're going to donate right now. And guess what? I'm so excited to say that. It's one of the few times in my life where I can be excited about, like, hey, I really need you to support me financially right now. What we need to get these Strive programs where they need to be is equity for all. Absolutely. So stay with me now. Here's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do right now is show you how to participate in helping Strive students. So take out your phones and get ready to text the pledge to the number you see on your screen. That number is 41444. That's step one. Okay, so you make pretend like you're going to go ahead and make just a regular text, like if it was the first time you were texting somebody. You text to 41444, then you text Strive, the amount, your name, and then click the link in the reply and your message, and then your message and your gift will appear on the screen. Now, for those of you who are shy, please don't worry. You don't have to use your name. You can be anonymous. It's okay to be anonymous. If you want, you can just put, Chuck Nice in. That's perfectly acceptable from what I understand. Now, supporting right now Strive students gives them the opportunity to do so many things. So let me tell you what your gift does while you get your pledges in. Okay. Here's what your gift will do. $5,000 takes students through part of their occupational training. Okay. You know what that means? That means that $10,000 takes them all the way through, right? So, you don't have to give $5,000. You can easily give $10,000. $2,500 ensures that Strive has the technology to connect students remotely. And isn't that amazing that that's such a big part of our infrastructure program that fortunately was just passed through Congress and signed into law by the president? And the fact that remote learning was such a big thing. And did you know that I think it's 37% of students could not go to school because they did not have the connectivity? And so this is the world that we live in right now. So very important. $100 offers students the clothing and equipment needed for a job. How important is that? Okay, here is the opportunity for you to help somebody. Think of that first day on the job. Think of the time when you are excited to go and start a new career or a new position, and we're helping you with how awful would that day be if you didn't have the proper clothing and equipment needed to start the job. And of course, there is no gift too small. So $50 supplies a welcome home kit for returning citizens in our programs. All right. This is, listen, that, and then of course, if you want to give $1,000, go ahead and give $1,000. Those were just like some levels that I gave you to give you a gauge of what you're doing, because Strive just does so much. I see some things coming up on the screen, and we have oh, look at that. What Thelma? I saw your name, Thelma. That was $1,026 from Thelma. What a great pledge that is. That's a way to get your pledge seen, right? And look at this. Basat Sheikh, $50. Lori Rosenfield, $1,000. Kate Peck, $2,500. Suzanne Peck and Brian Friedman, a special thank you right there. I saw your pledge go by is that the right? Do I have that right? Suzanne, yes, that was $50,000 from Suzanne Peck and Brian Friedman. I thought I read it wrong, but God bless you. Thank you for that. And while I'm at it, I might as well give a special acknowledgement and thank you to Alex and Dick Barthelmez. And Dick is better known as Dr. D, $100,000. Thank you so much, Alex and Dr. D, for your support. And I see that the pledges are coming up. Let's see. Let's continue. Oh, there's Karen. I love this. Okay, believe it or not, there's Karen Diggs with $10. Okay, I love that. Do you know why? Because there are people who might be looking and saying, well, I don't have $50. I'm just going to give $10. Guess what? Give out of your substance. That's all that counts. Every gift has an impact, and every gift you make allows our students to move closer to their goals. And we heard from Brooke, we heard from Antonio, and we heard wonderful words like transformation. We heard, and this is what I love what Antonio said. I think it's just so important. He said, and now I do something that I really like to do. I mean, can you put a price on that? Let's be honest. I mean, I'm a stand-up comic. I mean, people think that's a great job. I got to tell you the truth. I'm not sure if I like it. No, I'm joking. I love what I do, and I know that feeling, and I'm so glad for Antonio because it's such a great, great feeling to get up and go someplace that you want to go, where you want to go to earn your living and to be able to provide for your family. And here is the thing that I absolutely, look at that. Thelma Duggan, $1,000. Thank you, Thelma. Here's what I heard from Brooke that just really, really impressed me. Sorry, I'm holding a pencil because I wrote some notes. Brooke said, I went back to Strive. I mean, I don't know if you caught that, but that's because Strive offers lifetime support. This is not a program. Okay, this is a lifetime commitment that we make to our students to allow them to excel as far as they want, however they want, and we are the wind in their sails to make that happen. And what a great, great thing to say. I just lost my lighting, but that's okay. I'm so excited that I shorted out my lights. But here's the thing, as I was saying, I went back to Strive. We're talking about lifetime support. So let me see what's going on here. Oh, okay. $513 from Kate Arndt. Look at that. I think I said your name right. Okay. Remember, the Text to Pledge is open all night. Your donations can come in all night long. Here's what I want you to do. More importantly, I want you to go on social media right after you make your actual pledge and tell somebody, text a friend, tell them that you just made a donation to Strive and spread the word. Go on social media and tell somebody to make a donation as well. Okay, so that means that we are tripling, quadrupling our audience tonight by making our pledges and then putting the word out to our friends who may not be here with us to do the same thing. Remember, you heard about the programs and what they can do. Let me just take the moment to thank our honorary chair, and the Gala Committee. A special thanks once again to Alex and Dick Barthelmez, Suzanne Peck and Brian Friedman, the Jeffries Financial Group, Lisa Sells, Dina Powell McCormick, Bloomberg Philanthropies, Media Brands and Darrell Lee, the Gray Foundation, Heidi Chen, Gordon Gunn, Sonia and Paul Jones, JP Morgan Chase, who is our featured partner. And the program continues right now with some special remarks from Atlanta's Honorable Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, honorees Joe Scantlebury, Richard Barthelmez, aka Dr. D. What's up, Dr. D? I just love that. Strive's CEO of Phil Weinberg. And so I'm going to let that happen. And, I'll come back and say goodbye, but I just want to say thank you to all who are here and supported and keep donating. Okay?
Hello, I'm Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, and congratulations to Strive on this 2021 Equity for All Virtual Gala and a successful first year in Atlanta. At a time when many would have stood down in the midst of a global pandemic, you doubled down and expanded your operation in Atlanta. That is at the heart of your commitment to creating pathways to economic opportunity for Black and Brown communities in this country. We look forward to partnering with you to create ways to bring economic equity to even more Atlantans. Our administration shares the Strive vision that we can create a better world when we are intentional about making communities economically resilient. Congratulations to this year's honorees and congratulations to all of the Strive students, whether you are new to the workforce or a professional looking to make changes for the better. And kudos to you for betting on yourself. We are betting on you too.
Thank you, Mayor Bottoms. And aren't we all excited that Strive is growing the way that it is? All right, we have met our wonderful graduates tonight, but now let's take a moment to recognize those dedicated to ensuring Strive's programs remain free to our students. Let's first meet Honoree Joe Scantlebury.
So, Joe, you were once the executive director of Strive. So could you tell me what memories stand out for you about your time there? And what are you most proud of?
I have to say, I loved working with Strive and I loved being the executive director. It's, I think what stood out for me when I joined Strive, my desk sat right across from Rob, down in the basement on the Johnson houses. And I would have Rob say to me just every other day, Scantlebury, I'm gonna beat the lawyer out of you. You don't need a lawyer. I need you to be the chief operating officer. I need you to, and I didn't know what he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I became executive director, I think I understood that what we did was not so much how we complied, how we executed grant agreements, how we, positioned ourselves legally. It was really about how we took care of people. And when people have walked through the doors of Strive, folks don't come to Strive, typically because it's easy, right? I used to often say people come here because hope has been beaten down in all the easy ways that they thought they knew how to navigate or close. So they're coming here for help. So when you come to Strive, you're actually walking through the door saying, hey, I've tried everything else. I'm coming to you. And you know what, where they find support, sustainability, care, compassion. My son came through Strive at a time when he was kind of searching for direction and guidance. And the Strive family and professionals helped him see what he couldn't see. And I couldn't share with him as a father, Very often as a parent, you have lots of thoughts and ideas of what you want for your children, but they have to find their own way. And that love and support was there. Just like when I came, that love and support was there for me. I didn't know what I didn't know. And I grew as both a contributor and as a leader by being a member of the Strive team, My brother has come through Strive and to this day stays employed with the skills and the tools that he learned at Strive.
Right, because we know Strive has been replicated nationally and internationally. Why do you think the work is so important, particularly post-pandemic?
When you see Strive being implemented in other countries and other places, when you see it in other cities that don't look like New York, what you see is people understanding the shared humanity. What you see is people seeing the human potential in everyone who walks through Strive's doors. And from board to participant, that shared humanity, that's how you uproot racism. Because I see you, I know you, I have respect for you. And I don't think that you're someone who the barriers that have been established should bar from opportunity. I think you deserve opportunity just like I have opportunity. I think that we build opportunity together and I welcome you to the table. That's what you see at Strive.
Our next honoree is Dick Barthelmess. In recognition of his years of dedication and volunteerism, Strive is proud to award him the 2021 Strive Equity for All Award. Let's listen in on a conversation with Dick and a few of his Strive friends.
This is such an honor to be here, and I really would love to learn more about how you connected with Strive. So my first question to you is, how did you begin your connection with the organization?
I first learned about Strive, like a lot of people, by watching a 60-minute presentation. I feel that if you can help somebody else, help somebody out, you should. That's kind of a basic, simple statement. but it's true. It's clear that there are folks who have not gotten the same share of what this country has to offer. And so I went up there and I talked to a couple of folks, and we determined in that conversation that Strive could use some help with folks on their resumes. I became known at Strive as the resume doctor. So it was just one quick step from the resume doctor to Dr. D, the resume doctor. I am very proud of that nickname.
He connected with us so closely, you know, like just caring for them. And when he sat down with them one-on-one to do their resumes, you know, he took time, he never rushed them, and he listened to everything they had to say. He's just a great person.
I believe attending a graduation and seeing those folks up there who are so deservedly proud of what they've accomplished is the highest reward.
Hi, I am Shanice Bartel, a Strive alumni student. Dr. D is my biggest fan and supporter. So I just have some things I would like to say to you, sir. I want to thank you for all that you do for Strive students. You have made a significant impact and a major influence on the lives of so many students. I am grateful for your mentorship for the past 6 years. It has made a profound impact on my professional development and my personal growth. You are my experienced and most trusted advisor. Now, how did you know that I had the potential, sir, to change my life story?
Well, at first sight, I saw that you, as are many of the folks who come to Strive, bright and shiny, and looking for a way to apply your talents in the workforce, and needed a few words of encouragement along the way. We on the board have enormous respect and admiration for your dedication and professionalism. You are the ones who make it happen, who literally transform lives. Our participants come to Strive with dreams and hopes. You, the Strive staff, give them the tools to realize their dreams. Louis Armstrong, the great Satchmo, had a song, the title of which was Just Give Me a Kiss to Build a Dream On. That is what you and your amazing colleagues do. And we on the board thank you profoundly for that. Strive is a very important part of my life. So to be honored by the organization has great significance for me. And I thank the people who nominated me.
It's really satisfying, Dr. D, to meet incredible people like you who are a part of our board, a part of our students' journey, and just overall changing the lives of everyone that you touch. So thank you so much. I appreciate you and look forward to all the incredible things that you have to offer moving forward.
Good evening. I'm Phil Weinberg, CEO of Strive. Thank you for attending our virtual gala and for your support and commitment to Strive and the inspiring men and women we serve. As I celebrate my 10th anniversary at Strive this month, I'm so proud and humbled to be part of an organization that makes such a meaningful difference in advancing economic opportunity every single day. And I'm even more excited for all that we'll accomplish in the next 10 years as we grow in our current cities and into new cities across the United States. I've come to understand that Strive is like no other organization in the country. Through the power of good careers, we're helping to create a society that is more fair, more just, and more equitable. And we're only able to do this because of you, our passionate and devoted community of supporters and partners. I'd like to thank all of you who've joined us this evening and who helped make Strive possible, our friends, donors, supporters, and partners. I'd like to thank tonight's exceptional honorees, Joe Scantlebury and Dick Barthelmase, and our featured corporate partner, JP Morgan Chase. I'd like to thank our incredible board of directors, whose unwavering support is essential to Strive's success. And I'd like to thank and recognize our talented and dedicated staff, who are the real heroes behind Strive's impact. We're so grateful that each of you choose to be part of this amazing Strive community. We hope you are proud and inspired by what you've seen this evening, and that it motivates you to remain a part of our community at Strive in the months ahead. Have a wonderful night.
Very much, Phil, for all of those wonderful words, and to the thank yous that you offered to all those who have supported Strive this evening and beyond and before. And right now, I'd like to say a special thanks to all of you, because we are now at a total of $747. Oh, wow. Wouldn't that just be awful if we were at a total of $747? Let me say that again. It's $747,235. That's where we are right now. Thanks to your efforts, thanks to your dedication, and thanks to your generosity of spirit. And I'd also like to give Dr. D a special thank you for taking us up over the $700,000 mark. And of course, I want to thank all of you who donated, all of you who supported through tickets, all of you who supported through sponsorships, of course, our key sponsor, JP Morgan Chase, and all of you who made your donations. Thank you so much. And I didn't hear any mention of Judy McLean. Thank you, and hi, Judy. And thank you to all of you, because I'm excited to say you can't get rid of me forever. I will be here next year. We will see you in 2022, and we will see you in person, okay? So until then, please continue to support Strive. And like I said, tweet out to your friends on social media that you gave and ask them to give too. Thank you so much again. Take care. I'm Chuck Nice. Have a great night.